Okay, so this time, let me explain to you the operation when you are about to bias a PNP transistor. Okay, some of you may be thinking na noong inexplain ko ang NPN, bakit sa negative side nagsimula ang emitter current. It is due to the fact na ang ginamit ko po is electron flow rather na conventional or Hall flow. Pero this time, ang gagamitin ko na lang po sa pag-analyze ng PNP ay conventional flow or Hall flow. Okay, notice we have here a PNP transistor. The majority carriers of a PNP transistor are the holes, and the minority carriers is the electrons. You have the emitter, the base, and the collector. So take a look that the P layer here is connected to the positive side of the battery, and the N layer here, if we're going to trace the wire, is connected to the negative side of the battery. Okay, so if you have that type of connection, we can conclude that the base emitter junction is forward bias. And just so, if it is forward bias, therefore, it offers low resistance. Okay, let's move forward to the base collector junction. The N layer is connected to the positive side and the P layer is connected to the negative side. If you have that type of connection, the bias that you have is reverse bias. And if it is reverse bias, therefore, it offers high resistance. Okay, so the current will begin at the positive side here because conventional flow from positive to negative. This is the emitter current, and that current will pass through the base emitter junction, but not all the charges will pass through the collector. Some will recombine here with the charges in the base, and some will fall down here, causing the production of the base current. The current that was able to pass through here is called the collector current. And again, pag kini-VL natin sa node dito, we can see that the emitter current is just equal to the sum of the base and the collector current. And just like the NPN diode at the NPN transistor, the value of the emitter current compared to base current is very large. So, in the range of 1 is to 1,000. That is why there is a scenario wherein IB is neglected and we have an approximation that IE is approximately equal to IC, vice versa. Still, we have this current ratio, the beta, the alpha, and the gamma. So let's try to solve this circuit. Shoutout nga pala sa mga mapuwan friends ko, sina Francis, sina Angelica, sina Marts, and many more. Okay, so hi guys. So, this time, ang isosolve natin ay isang PNP transistor. So, madami examples na natin yung sinolve is NPN. So, ang PNP ba at NPN ay magkaparehas? Absolutely not. Pero, pwede mong gamitin si NPN kapag wala ka ng PNP. Ang gagawin mo lang is that babaligtarin mo lang yung polarity ng mga sources mo. So, this circuit is a PNP, is a circuit using PNP transistor. Tingnan nyo, pasok na pasok, papasok yung arrow. Ang isang feature ng isang transistor, BJT specifically, itinuturo niya yung direction ng current mo. Kita mo yung arrow? Sundin mo lang yung arrow para sa direction mo ng current. So, this is IE. Sinundan ko lang eh. This is IB. And this is IC. Siyempre, si IC liliko po doon. Hindi diretso ang langit. So, okay. Okay. So, pwede na tayo ditong mag-KVL. Pero, lagyan ko muna ng voltage drop ng diode that is 0.7 volts pa din. Pero, na-reverse na yung polarity dahil nag-flip na din po. Okay. So, simulan ko dito sa ground. That is 0 minus 0.7. Daan tayo kay 510 kilo ohms. Na ang nadaan kay 510 kilo ohms ay si IB. Magtapos tayo sa ating source. minus negative 12 equals 0. So, I can clearly find what is my IB. So, IB here is simply 22.16 microamperes. So, store natin yung value na yun. Pwede ko na makuha si IC tsaka si IB. Si IE. So, IC is just beta IB. Meron tayong beta na 100 times 22.16 microamperes. So, IC is 2.22 milliamperes. And for IE, that is simply beta plus 1 IB, or simply 101 times 22.16 microamperes. Or 2.24 milliamperes. Okay? Tandaan, hindi ka maliligaw ng pagsasolve kung susundan mo lang yung direction ng current mo. Okay. This is a fixed bias circuit, at sa isang fixed bias circuit, wala po tayong resistor sa emitter na part. At dahil wala po dong resistor, matik guys, that my emitter voltage is 0 volts kasi wala po dong pwedeng mag-drop. Okay? This is the base, this is the emitter. Okay? Pag kinuha mo yung VBE, that is negative 0.7 volts. Hindi po 0.7. Tandaan ha, nag-flip po ang ating diode dito. Dahil PNP tayo eh. But, an amazing thing is that BEB is just negative of VBE. So, that is negative ng negative 0.7 or simply 0.7 volts. So, si VEB pala ang positive 0.7 volts. At si VBE ang negative. Lahat ng positive na voltage kay NPN magiging negative kay PNP. Lahat naman ng positive kay PNP magiging negative kay NPN. Alin po ba lang ang negative na voltage sa NPN? Si VBC, or si voltage across the base to collector. Okay? Remember that. Next thing, pwede nating hanapin si VC. So, simulan ko dito sa node voltage ito, VC minus 3.3 kilo ohms. Na ang nadaan kay 3.3 kilo ohms ay obviously si IC, which is 2.22 milliamperes. Magtapos tayo sa supply natin ng negative 12, so minus negative 12 equals 0. So, I can clearly find what is VC. This is negative 4.69 volts. O notice na nag-solve tayo kay NPN, positive si VC. Pero kay PNP, negative po ang ating VC. Okay? And then, may VC na tayo, may VE na tayo. Pwede ko nang makuha si VCE. Si VCE again is VC minus VE. So, VC is negative 4.69 minus VE na 0 volts. This is negative 4.69 volts. Okay? Pero kay PNP, hindi si VCE ang pinapahanap. Instead, si VEC. Okay? VEC is simply negative ng VCE. Katulad lang ng ginawa natin kay VBE at VEB. So, this is negative ng negative 4.69. So, this is 4.69 volts. Positive na po. Okay. So, may VC. Wala pa tayong VB. Ako pala may VB na. Joke. Okay. So, pwedeng dito ako kung may BL, pwedeng pabaligtad, pwede din naman pong dito. So, dito lang ako kasi mas maikli yung dadaanan ko. Kasi 0 volts, siya pa ba? So, 0, labas, minus 0.7, minus VB equals 0. Malinaw na malinaw, VB is negative 0.7 volts. Okay? So, yan lang yung mga kailangan nyong malaman na basic sa pagsusolve ng PNP. So, again, kung medyo nalilito, practice lang po para tapos na agad yung boxing. Okay? So, copy your notes. So, let's try to solve this circuit. Okay guys, so pagkakataong ito, ang isasolve naman natin ay isang voltage divider bias but using a PNP transistor. I'm going to show you an exact analysis on how to solve this circuit. Okay? Pero again, the way you solve an NPN and PNP are just the same. The direction of the current will only vary. Okay? So, itong circuit na to, using exact analysis, ay i-convert ko papunta dito. My ETH, kukuhain ko yun sa part na to, and my RTH, dito pa din yun sa part na ito. Okay? So, ang ETH natin is VCC times R lower all over R lower plus R upper. Okay? Kung gusto nyo, ito si R1, ito po si R2. Pero again, kung ako yung examiner, pwede kong pagpalitin po agad. Okay? Pero kung ang gamit nyo, R lower, R upper, hindi mo naman mapapagpalit na yung R lower ay nasa taas at ang R upper ay nasa baba. Okay? So, your VCC is negative 22 volts. So, that is negative 22 all multiplied by 16 all over 82 plus 16. Again guys, pag nagko-compute, i-store po yung ating mga nako-compute na values ha. So this is negative 3.59 volts. To get RTH, iparallel ko lang si 82 kilo ohms at si 16 kilo ohms. Equal lang po yun sa 13.39 kilo ohms. So, lagay na lang natin yung values dito. Your ETH is negative 3.59 volts, while your RTH is 13.39 kilo ohms. Okay? Next step is to assign the direction of the current. Para hindi malito sa direction ng current, sundin mo lang yung arrow. So, yung total current natin na si IE ay papunta dito lahat sa taas. PNP to ha, hindi NPN. Kasi yung kay NPN, pababa yung turo nito, kaya pababa yung IB and IC natin. And IE. Okay? So, ito, mahahati kay IB at kay IC. Okay? So, simulan ko yung KVL ko dito. May binigay na beta, 220. Palitan ko na agad si IE agad ng beta plus 1 IB, or in this case, that is 221 IB. Okay, by the way, ang pinapahanap sa atin dito ay si VB. Okay? Ay, sorry. VBC. Okay, guys. So, KVL, that's the ground, 0 minus 0.75 kilo ohms. Na ang nadaan kay 0.75 kilo ohms ay si IE, pero si IE ay 221 IB. Sundan lang, meron ka ditong voltage drop na 0.7. Then, si RTH mo na 13.39 kilo ohms. Na ang dumadaan naman ay si IB. Tapos tayo sa ETH na negative 3.59 volts. Again, minus negative 3.59. Baka makalimutan nyo at maneglect yung negative ay magkakamali po kayo. Equals 0. Now, let us find IB. So, I can see that my IB here is for 16.14 microamperes. Store ko na po. Si IC is beta IB. So, IB times 220, that's 3.55 milliamperes. And, yun lang. Si IC lang kailangan ko eh. Okay? To find VBC, I can simply reduce that into VB minus VC. So, kailangan ko muna pala makuha si VB tsaka si VC. Okay? So, andito si VB. Ayusin ko lang. Andito naman si VC. I'm sorry, this is VB. So, andito si VB, andito si VC. So, pwedeng dito papunta kay IB or papartok. Ito papunta naman doon. Okay? So, ako piliin ko na lang pa. So, that is VB minus IB times 13.39 kilo ohms minus negative 3.59 equals 0. I can see that my VB is equal to negative 3.38 volts. Store ko muna yon. And para kay VC, simulan ko dito, patapos ako dun sa negative 22 volts. So that is VC minus 2.2 kilo ohms times IC minus negative 22 equals 0. So VC is negative 14.19 volts. Okay, and to find VBC, that is again VB minus VC. So your VB is negative 3.38. Medyo usod ko lang. That is negative 3.38 minus negative 14.19. So VBC is positive 10.81 volts. Okay? Notice that in NPN transistor, the value of VBC is negative, but in PNP, the value of VBC is positive. So, pasensya kayo, medyo nagsiksikan sa part na to, kasi ito lang yung board ko eh. So, again, practice lang po, kasi practice makes perfect. So, copy your notes.